The last images of Lacey are on a surveillance camera. Those images haunt investigators and her family. They want to know what happened to her and where. And both have searched for Lacey and for answers.
I just absolutely fell in love with her. We spent the better part of probably 10 years together.
You can still hear the love in Corey Singletary's voice as he remembers the mother of his 3 daughters. Lacey Buenfil was his high school sweetheart, his first love.
I mean, she was my absolute best friend in the world.
The two essentially grew up together, but they also grew apart.
You know, especially when you get together that young and you start going through the changes of life and having kids and this and that. I think we naturally just kind of drifted apart.
Lacey moved out. She started hanging out with a different group of people. This is when their love story took a dangerous turn.
From what we've learned, that drugs came into her life and had an adverse effect. She started hanging out with characters that were not good for her.
Still, Corey would see Lacey constantly and stayed in touch daily. The last time he and his daughters would see Lacey was Christmas night 2011.
The girls gave her all of her presents. I made her a big tray of dinner to go, like a big piece of ham and the potatoes, everything we'd made. We made a cake, so she took all that with her when she left. That's what she had left over for later.
Then silence. No one heard from Lacey. Corey called law enforcement. Investigators started searching and were able to find this. The last time Lacey was seen on video on December 27th. She's seen near the checkout counter at a Citgo convenience store in Altoona on State Road 19 and County Road 42. With her, a man named Terry McDowell. Detective Conley interviewed that man.
McDowell said that he and Lacey were on one of those fire roads up in Altoona. Their vehicle got stuck. He was trying to dig it out, and Lacey decided she was just going to walk back to 19. She vanished. She disappeared, and we've searched hundreds of acres.
McDowell, the man seen on the tape, also died in the years since Lacey disappeared. With him, clues and information. But detectives and Corey believe others around them know what happened to Lacey.
A lot of the people involved in this case themselves have problems with drugs, run-ins with the law. It's difficult to get an accurate and consistent account of what they saw.
Leaving 3 young girls without a mother, her first love and her family, with the heartache and the void, filled with questions about her disappearance.
You have a funeral, you get to go there, you at least get to see kind of part of the process of what is life. I feel like that's a huge part of that healing and that grieving process. And you know, my girls never got that.
Investigators are still following up leads. They've searched hundreds of acres by land and water. The families even had search parties. If you know anything, call the Lake County Sheriff's Office or Crime Line. Digging through Central Florida's true crime files, I'm Ray Vieda, Fox 35 News.